I am Eddie Micah Jr. You're welcome to the program. Could a new experiment with genetically modified mosquitoes be the solution to eradicating malaria? Despite some progress, the disease remains one of the world's biggest killers. Currently, there are more than 200 million cases of the mosquito-borne disease each year, and nearly 500,000 of those who are infected die, most of them children. The 6 countries with the highest rates of malaria worldwide are all in sub-Saharan Africa. Burkina Faso is one of them. Now, a team of scientists here have started an experiment with the aim of drastically reducing the spread of the disease.
It's part of daily life for many in Burkina Faso. Here at the local clinic, this young boy presents with a high fever. He tests positive for malaria and must stay at home in bed until he recovers. But it may not always be this way. The international research consortium Target Malaria wants to rid the country of the disease and has focused its efforts on this village in Bana. Heading the project is Abdoulaye Diabate, a Burkinabe scientist who's dedicated his life to eradicating the disease.
The incidence of malaria in Burkina Faso is increasing. It used to be about 8 million of people that are affected by the disease, but now the last statistics is really clearly showing that we have about 10 million people affected by the disease.
In July, scientists released genetically modified male mosquitoes here to study how they interact with the local ecosystem. The aim is to one day release female mosquitoes and produce sterile offspring in a process called gene drive.
If we don't have new tool that can help us, to complement the existing one, it's going to be extremely difficult to get rid of malaria in places like Burkina Faso.
Here in the western region of Bobo-Dioulasso, malaria is endemic during the rainy season. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water and enter homes with open windows.
We see a lot of malaria cases. I can't even tell you the exact number per day, but at this time of year, half the patients we see have malaria. Some have had treatment which hasn't worked, and some haven't received treatment at all.
It's not the first time Burkina Faso has experimented with genetic modification. GM cotton was approved for use in 2008, but abandoned in 2016 after the quality of the crop declined. Activists are now demanding an international ban on the use of GM mosquitoes in the wild. They claim Burkinabes were shut out of the expensive rollout process and say too little is known about the side effects.
We ask why we have to inject billions into this highly controversial research, while almost nothing is put into a proper health and sanitation policy. That would mobilise the community to avoid sites where mosquitoes breed. When you look at the manipulation of these mosquitoes, which receive neurotoxins that could then be released into the environment, that could damage the food chain.
For now, Target Malaria is forging ahead with its plans to release more genetically modified mosquitoes in Bana, but it may be several years before anyone can tell the true effects on this community.